What's going on, everybody? Today's video is going to be strictly for streamers and streaming Facebook or any other services that you want to stream to. So the first step in becoming a professional streamer is understanding your resources. What I mean by saying that is you need to test your internet connection to see how fast it is, and then work forward from there to adjust the settings in your broadcasting software. So one thing I want you guys to pay attention to whenever you're downloading any kind of software such as this, you want to make sure that your computer, laptop, whatever you're going to be downloading on meets its basic requirements. Depending on what kind of platform you use, I'm not going to go through each and every one of them. I will have both of these pages in the description below so you can refer back to them. So the download, all you really have to do is type in to your Google search bar OBS download. It's a popular system to use, and it's right here on the top one for you. So obviously, depending on what operating system you're on will be what you will choose, and then you can just download the installer, and then once the installer downloads, you just install the software. So guys, once you have the program downloaded, all you will need to do is open up your Xbox app, and then once you get there, you will go to the connection tab on your bottom left here. It'll look like that. Then you're just going to connect your Xbox One to your computer via your Wi-Fi. You need to make sure that both your laptop and the Xbox are on one connection, or else it will not work. So once we get this all set up, we're going to go ahead and click connect, and then it'll give you a screen like this. It'll say stream, test streaming, more, etc, etc. This is where you're going to test your stream and make sure that you have proper internet connection to be able to do this and handle the stream for good quality. So once you've got your test done, and then you want to click stream. So when you click stream on this application, it does not mean that you will be streaming to Facebook. It means you will be streaming from your Xbox to your computer. On OBS, you're going to want to make sure that you have these. So originally you won't have anything in these, so under scenes and sources there won't be anything. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to call it setup. Okay, so your screen's going to look like this. You can go to studio mode and have two different ones. So for example, for this I'm going to make a scene, and then over here under sources I'm going to click the plus sign, and then I'm going to click the display capture. Clicking this display capture will now display your entire screen of your laptop or computer or whatever you're using. So as you can see over here, the entire window of your screen is not included. So what you're going to do is you're going to right click right here, go to transform, and then go to stretch to screen. So keep an eye on the right screen for me while I click this. You can see that it automatically fits to your screen without you having to manually adjust it. Another cool thing about OBS is whenever you have everything set up the way you want it to, you can go ahead and click right here on this lock. So if I'm trying to adjust something else on the screen, I don't accidentally click it and move it out of the way like this or something. It's very handy that they've been doing quite a few updates with this. But so to move on from here, we're going to go ahead and go back to our Xbox app. When we do get ready to stream, you will obviously have to have your stream key from Facebook, obviously have permissions from the admins to stream on their page. I highly advise that you test stream on the stream team page before anything, so that you can ensure the quality of your stream before making it go public. So the final steps of beginning your stream. If you want to create a video capture, this is an example. So you just click plus and then you go to video capture device. If your computer has a webcam, it'll automatically use that one. So it's going to look a little bit something like this. Yeah, so it looks kind of funny right now because I still need to configure it and show you guys how to use it. So you will be upside down when you first start. So you're going to go right here, flip vertically. There we go. So now that we have this set up, all you have to do is click right down below where it says OK. And OK. And obviously you're going to see me in a giant window right here. So we're going to resize that and put it in the bottom left or wherever you guys want to. It's up to you. So yeah, that's how you set up the camera Also, after that, you can have custom overlays made. For example, I'll go ahead and show you guys one of mine. Browse image file, and then download. No, actually not. And then, so it'll look a little bit like this. So this is my overlay that I'm going to use for right now for an example. And as you can see on my left hand side, top of the screen, it's not scaled for the entire screen. So what we're going to do is we're going to right click image, and then we're going to go to transform and then stretch to screens. As you can see on the top here, you can stretch it to the entire screen. So now all we need to do is fill in these little areas right here next to the social media websites. And I'm going to put my name in there because, you know, that's who I am. I'm here to promote myself. So all you have to do is click the plus button and then go to text GDI. I'm going to type plox because my name is the same for both of them. And we have our name here. We just go ahead and put it right next to that, and then you right click it and then copy and then paste duplicate, and then you take one right off of there, put it right there. And I think you guys get the point. Sometimes what I like to do as well is I like to set up for whatever game I'm going to be playing. It looks really nice and professional if you set it up, display the game that you're playing. For example, if we're going to be playing PUBG, you can find transparent background overlays for the game that you're going to be playing, such as this. I like to set it up like this whenever I play, and then scroll down, get your video capture device back on, and you're ready to go. So right now you look like a complete pro streamer. You've got your social media websites, you're displaying what game you're going to be playing, and it looks absolutely amazing. You know, some people can go as far as to, you know, downloading the streaming packages to where you can get alerts and stuff like that, but other than that, that's basically what you need to do. Just a simple layout. You guys can find the overlays like up here. You can find those online. Just Google search images for free overlays. It's all free. You don't have to pay nothing. So the next step in creating your stream is setting yourself up with Facebook. So the first thing that you're going to do, obviously, is you're going to go to your page, and then you will go to where it says live video. You're going to click on that. So in this instance, I'm going to let you guys see my stream key, but obviously I will change it. So where it says right here, where it says connect, and then you will get a screen like this. So the group that I'm going to be streaming in, because I do have permission right now, is going to be the PUBG PlayerUnknown Battlegrounds Xbox One community page. And essentially on your left side here where it says connect your stream to live API, you are going to go to where it says stream key, since we do have a broadcast system. So once that's already clicked, we're going to scroll down where it says persistent stream key, and we're going to copy it, and then we're going to go to OBS real quick. We're going to go to OBS down here in the settings, click that. Once our settings have opened up, we will go to stream. It's going to be services where it says Facebook Live right here, default server obviously, and then you're going to paste your stream key into right here. So obviously, like I said, do not share your stream key with anybody. And the reason why I say that is because they can broadcast as you on Facebook and just mess a lot of stuff up. So let's not do that. So the next step you're going to do is you're going to make sure that you mention that you have permission by the admin to make this live post. And we're just going to do a test. And so before you can get started over here, you're going to want to go back to OBS and let's see. So we got all of this set up. You can just click the X, and then it'll usually ask you if you want to save the settings, and just to say yes or okay. And then you're going to click start streaming. It's going to ask you, do you want to start the stream? And I'm going to say yes, I want to start the stream. And then it should connect, and if it says stop streaming, then that means you've done it correctly. All you'll have to do is once you start the streaming process in OBS, then you will need to go over to your browser and then click go live, and yeah, that's basically it. And then once you go live, all you have to do is stream your Xbox application, and then it will show you the screen of your Xbox that you're playing. One thing that I failed to mention earlier is that whenever you have your display capture, you want to right click that and then transform and then stretch to screen. So now, as you can see on my right side here, or I'll click this, now my entire screen is being recorded and streamed. So that's what we need. We need to make sure that in this entire window, based upon your resolution, you will need to make sure that you have full view of the entire window, because once you start streaming from your Xbox app, you don't want any of it cut off. So next thing we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and get into the settings to see what works best for you. So go ahead and click settings, and then general, you know, this has nothing to do with the functionality of this software. So that's nothing really important. You can do that whenever you want. The stream, obviously we already took care of that. We go to Facebook Live, default, and then you paste your stream key in there, like I just showed you how to get your stream key. Then you go to output, and then streaming. So I'm not exactly sure what the bitrate cutoff limit for Facebook is, but I just default at 2000 just because it's not as laggy on my computer. But if you feel like your computer is able to handle more than that, and obviously staying within the policy of Facebook, then you can up that if you want. Recording, basically the type will be set at standard. Your output mode, I always set it at advanced. Recording format, you know, I use MP4, but again, if you use something different, that's up to you. The encoder is very important. I use X264 because that's all I have. If you have a graphics card that is any other than the encoder that I use, such as this one right here, it'll give you the option to use that, and I would highly recommend that you use it if you have it. Rate control will be set to CBR, always CBR. I use bitrate at 10,000. CPU usage preset I use at ultra fast. Audio, I always have it set just like this. This is the default. Replay buffer, I don't think you really need to mess with that. Audio, you need to set your sample rate at 48 kilohertz. Channel stereo, default. This one will usually be automatically set already. Right here, if you go down to video, the base canvas resolution is going to be what you guys are going to see. The output scaled resolution will probably be what your audience is going to be seeing. So, another thing to pay attention to is in the stream tab, in this output tab, the rescale output will be 760 by 544, and the reason why I have this set like this is because when you stream and you're utilizing a lot of bandwidth, it kind of lags a lot, so you want to make sure that you get the smoothest picture possible. Even if it's not the most high quality, you're still producing content, and if you're going to do so, you want to make sure that it doesn't look like it was done with a potato, right? So this is my personal preference that helps it go smoothly without lagging or crashing my computer or whatever. So it's definitely up to you whether or not your computer can handle more. And definitely do some stress tests on your computer. So your hotkeys will obviously be for buttons that you can push to stop or start your stream recording, mute your mic, etc, etc, and you can just set these up really easily. So all I want to do here is just click on this and then click a button or press a button, any of them. So I'm going to set F3 to start and F4 to stop my stream. So then once I get done with that, I can just push apply. So another thing that we want to pay attention to is the advanced settings. So general, right here, process priority will always be above normal. Video render would be direct 3D 11, but I think that's all that we usually use for this. I don't think anybody uses anything else. Color format will be MV12, YUV color space 709, YUV color range will be at full. The audio monitoring device will be whatever you want. It's up to you. You don't have to use the same thing as me. And I think that's it, actually, guys. I think that's all with the settings. But like I said, you might have to tweak it a little bit depending on internet connection. So I do hope you guys have enjoyed the video and found it as instructional as I have. If you have any questions, please feel free to contact myself via Discord. I will have my Discord tag in the description as well. And as always, happy gaming.